everybody. Welcome to Jittery J Reacts. I'm Jittery J, and today we're reacting to some more Jim Jeffries. We have Bill Cosby from the Freedom special. Um, there was a part one and a part two to this, but they both look small, so I'm going to attempt to do them both in this one video. That being said, if you like this video, make sure to don't forget to like and subscribe and comment any more you want me to see. Let's see what Jim's got to say.
All right, let's start this shit. Bill Cosby. Now, I don't know if you get all the news here in Nashville, but I may say something that's very upsetting to many of you. It turns out that Bill Cosby is a rapist. I know. I always used to watch him on the telly as a kid, and I always used to think to myself, I bet he doesn't rape. But I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again, because it turns out that his favorite thing is rape. He fucking loves raping people. Now, think about your favorite thing. You might be into sports, gardening, golf. I don't know what the fuck you're into. Now, think about it. Now, replace it with rape. And that's how Bill Cosby feels all day, every day. Now, I did this routine in Australia, and they wrote a very horrible review of the show. And I hate that people forget that I'm a comedian and that I'm joking. But I have to do this little public service announcement before I do this routine. I believe in many ways rape is wrong. I believe when possible you should always avoid raping people.
You know, it's sad when comedians have to do stuff like this right here. It's get a life, people. If you can't take a joke, stay off the internet. Jesus Christ. It's ridiculous. Why should he have to do a public service announcement stating that he believes it's wrong? He's a comedian. He's paid to tell jokes. So you're paying him to do this. So I take offense at it. That is something he's being paid to do. It's like any other job. You may not love your job, but you do it. Same difference here. It's a job for him. It's what he does. It's his career. But yet he's got to apologize for it somehow. That makes no sense to me. Anyway, let's run that back.
I believe when possible you should always avoid raping people. If you leave the show this evening and you're thinking about raping someone, Jim Jeffries says no. But Bill Cosby wouldn't listen to me, would he? Fuck! Because he fucking loves raping. 60 women have come forward. 60 women. It's a big number, isn't it? 60. Actually, a little bit too big. The real number's 52. But I can say what I want up here, so I just rounded it up to 60. Who gives a fuck, right? Plus, I'm of the opinion, after you rape 20, same prison time, keep raping, I say. So, 70 women have come forward, right?
He said he can make it any number he wants to. And yeah, I know what he's doing. They make it any number he wants to, so just keep going higher.
Now, what happened is your Whoopi Goldbergs of this world, when the accusations first came out, They were all like, oh, I don't know if I believe all these women. They're just trying to ruin his legacy or some bullshit like that. Because all these rapes happened in the 70s and the 80s. And they said, what took these women so long to come forward? It's a good question. I think it's because, as rapes go, they weren't the worst rapes now, were they? He never held them down and fucking raped them. He used to drug them and finger them a bit. And, I've had worse Christmases with uncles.
Oh, that is just so
What
wrong.
I'm trying to say is this.
That's so messed up. First, yeah, not gonna repeat that, but that is just so wrong. On so many levels. Anyway, on with the show.
What I'm trying to say is this. If I was ever going to be raped, I'd like to be raped by Bill Cosby. Because I've been such a big fan of his for so many years. And, you know, it'd just be wonderful to meet him. You know, how else would I get to meet him, you know? Of course, you know, we're in the same business, you know. Comedy.
Okay, that's gonna do it for part one. Like I said, that was it's sad when they actually have to go back and where's part two at? Oh, there we go, right here. It's sad when comedians have to apologize for their work. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's a sad day. I mean, it's crazy anymore. Just been getting way out of hand. Anyway, on with part two.
So anyway, what he'd do is he drugged the girls' drinks and the girls would pass out. Now, I don't know the plight of the attractive female. I don't know the hell they go through on a daily basis. But I do know this. If someone drugged my drink, I would take it as a compliment. I'd be in the bar going, I'm getting sleepy. Who likes me? Who is it?
He just ate up. Oh, man. Sorry, my chair keeps shifting on me. It's a small chair. I figured it would be easier than the big chair that I had here, but no, because this one shifts on me too. Anyway, yeah. There's something wrong with it.
Sleepy. Who likes me? Who is it? So he drugs the drink, and then you pass out for about 4 hours. And then you wake up and you're like, oh, what the fuck happened? Oh, and the first thing you would see is that hysterical face of his. And he'd have a couple of fingers in you. And he'd be going, and a zombie, with the fingering and the drugging and the raping and the fingering. Tell me your first reaction wouldn't be laughter. You would be driving home before the fingering upset you. You'd be in your car going, Bill Cosby, that was really something. Oh, no, he shouldn't have fingered me. That was wrong. Now, I did that comedy routine, which is, I was joking just then. I did that in Australia. And they wrote a very nasty article about me with the headline, you cannot joke about rape. Turns out you can. I just fucking did it. And I think we can all agree that I nailed it. Hey.
You can joke about anything. It's, granted, some material might be darker than others, but yeah. Anyway, water. But yeah, you'll notice my view keeps switching. Trying to figure something out. But anyway, let's get back to this. I like him a lot. It's, he's another one of these comedians that just does not adhere to the political correct bullshit that's out there. But yeah, I love Jim.
I think we can all agree that I nailed it. I
Nailed it.
You can joke about anything. A joke doesn't mean intent. A joke doesn't mean you've actually done it or something like that. What this lady did was she wrote an article about me, and she did a transcript of the actual routine in the article, wrote down every word that I said. Now, I hate this. And I'll tell you why. Because my whole skill in life is being able to say horrible things and still seem likable. You take the whole out of it. See, if you read my material, it's a bad read. If you just read, as rapes go, they weren't... Oh, my God! See, then she started to write down things. She should say things like, it is Jim Jeffries' opinion that women should be happy when they're drugged. Not my opinion. It was a joke I said, not my opinion. Not something that I think. Something that I think is funny. There is a big fucking difference between things that I think and things that I think are funny to say.
I get it.
If you think that opinions like...
Hold up. I need to cut this part for a short. Right here. Because this is important right here. What are you saying?
It is Jim Jeffries' opinion that women should be happy when they're drugged. Not my opinion. It was a joke I said, not my opinion. Not something that I think. Something that I think is funny. There is a big fucking difference between things that I think and things that I think are funny to say. If you want to know my actual opinion is this. I don't want to be raped by Bill Cosby. I think he's a horrible fucking man and he should go to prison. That's what my real opinion is. But if I came out and said that, you'd go, oh, Jim's lost his edge. See, so people started protesting out the front of the show and people stopped showing up. Even though the shows were sold out, people stopped showing up because I was being deemed like I was a rapist. Yeah, okay. You know who never had someone protest their gigs because of their material? Bill Cosby. Because you got to give it to Bill. What a dignified man. He never said the swear words. He never lowered himself to my level. What a class act he is.
Two sides to every coin. It's like there's two sides to every story. But these days there can be 87 sides to one story. We're not going to go there. But yeah, it's like you said. Bill Cosby was such a class act, but yet he's a rapist. But Jim Jeffries talks about rape and gets criticized for it. And how in the hell is Bill Cosby out already? How did he get out so fast after all those charges against him? Pays to have money, people. It just does.
Because that's why people went to see Bill Cosby. Because they wanted to see a good, clean, wholesome comedian who rapes. Rather than a person like myself who is just going to say horrible things and rapes very occasionally, like hardly...
That's what I was just saying. Yeah, I love Jim. He's a raw comedian. Yeah. He's him. People Patrice O'Neill, George Carlin. They're not afraid to speak their minds. If they think it's funny, they're going to say it. And more props to them. If you like that, make sure to head over and hit Jim with a like and subscribe. That one, I have to make sure I did it for the first one. Click this, go back. Yep, to the first one, and I didn't. So, there we go. Like I said, make sure to hit Jim with a like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed watching this with me, don't forget to hit me with a like and subscribe. And, leave me a comment. Let me know what else you want to see me react to. It all shows up in the analytics. That's how I know what you guys are watching and what you aren't. But anyway, this was great. It's going to be off to the next video. I hope to see you there. Have a great night.